Hey guys. Hi guys. Okay. Wow, something's going on with my computer. It's going to do a, yeah. It's gonna actually update or try to shut itself down and restart and all that stuff, so I don't even know what's going on. It took me like 20 minutes to actually get the webcam up. I'm like, what is going on? Anyways. So, I posted this on my public page about racism. I've never been targeted as, I've never thought of myself as being, because I am, Caucasian, I'm an American, and, I do get pretty dark, but I don't get as dark as, other people do, but this is really a really weird story. It's embarrassing. It's just more embarrassing than anything, so why not just tell it? It's strange because I've never experienced anything like this. I've never experienced, any kind of, being called yella. I've never been called that. I know what yella means, and it's white man's word. So I mean, going back to the Eartha Kitt, the Eartha Kitt documentaries and the interviews with her and everything, and I was thinking, wow, how would Eartha Kitt actually, handle that kind of a situation? And it should have handled it a lot better than I did. But to call me what I'm not, using these words, the N word, I won't write. I hate that word. I hate it. See, this is really embarrassing. It's super embarrassing. I don't even know how to say this. So yeah, I mean, literally, they're doing our roads, the department of, the highway department, the street department, and I'm trying to get out of my driveway. I can't get out of my driveway. They have me completely blocked in. So I get out and I say, okay, how do I go? Which way do I go? And nobody would answer me. So I started to, get louder, and I'm like, where do I go? How do I get out of here? Because I couldn't go down I couldn't go north. I couldn't go that way. So, I was accused of going through there when I couldn't because there's tar and, there's oil and everything, and I couldn't, I wouldn't take my car through that at all. But it's weird, and, how everybody, they have all these workers, like 5 trucks, and, the big, those big county trucks and, all that stuff. And there's all these guys on the back of his truck, and I'm like, how do I get out? I need to go. I had to get my dog's medicine, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. It was just, I don't even know how it started. I mean, I said something like, it would have been nice if, we would have been told that, we couldn't have, got out of our driveway if we, you have us blocked in, barricaded in the house. So literally we couldn't go anywhere. So the one guy starts screaming at me, telling me, grabbing himself, literally to where you could see it. That's why racism is small dick energy. Go figure. So yeah, he had nothing much to grab there, I'll tell you that. And then he started to scream at me, screaming, "You effing N." Yeah, I'm like, me? I'm thinking, who are you talking to? Can you see me? Do you have glasses? I mean, are you blind? If you're blind, you shouldn't be working for the county. And then he starts calling me a yella guy. I'm like, okay, now I've heard that, because yella means that you're neither black, you're not white, you're nothing, you're illegitimate, and that means that you don't have a father, that you're illegitimate, so not, like illiterate, illegitimate. And I'm thinking, what are you doing? What is this guy doing? And he just keeps grabbing himself and screaming at me, suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it, over and over. I'm like, you are so disgusting. I mean, that was the most disgusting thing right there. Seriously, and you guys all know I'm gay, obviously. It's, this channel's birthday today, since 2006, and you guys have all known that. And I'm just like, wow, what is this? And the only thing that he could yell at me, everything but a white boy. Every word in the book. I expected, homophobic slurs and, that kind of thing. I never expected racial slurs like that. So I eventually get out of my driveway, and I have to go. I eventually got out of my driveway, and I have to go all the way around, and it took, and my camera, what is going on? And my camera, or my car, or what am I talking about? The car, because it takes 40 minutes to get down that road down there, because there's so many potholes. They're huge. They're like craters on the moon. So yeah, it was weird. And so I called the head. I called the head of the county department, and I told, the lady what was going on, and I was transferred to the main boss. I was transferred. It was just really weird, and I told him everything that happened, and, I said, if you don't, correct this, I'm going to have to get my lawyer, and I'm sure you don't want a bunch of protesters, out in front of your building, because they have these big buildings, the county buildings, where you can go, and, they discuss and they talk, and then the next day, somebody that I know that's close to me and my family comes here and tells me, okay, what are you doing, accusing me of being like racist and stuff, and I was, I told, what, had happened. And yeah, it was insane. It was really insane. I've never had to experience anything like that. I don't even know, I don't know how other people deal with that. I don't know if I could deal with that. It just kind of made me respect, people more. It gave me a lot more, just respect for people. So, and then I emailed. So I did everything the right way, I didn't post about it, I did post about it, but I took it down. I took it down a bunch of times, because, everybody I've ever met, on the road department, the highway department, they're always really nice. And I don't know what this guy's problem was. Well, this is ironic, and Eartha, you would laugh at this. It turns out that I'm related to this guy. Yeah, anyways, he got fired, so he was terminated. And I think that's amazing and incredible that the person, the higher-ups, wouldn't stand for racism. And that's what gave me hope. So, that just gave me hope, and it just inspired me more to speak out against, injustices. Or injustices, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, injustices, and it was wild. I'm still, it shakes you, and even, you're not, of a particular color, or, if you're a little bit tan, maybe, if you're a little bit darker, they may think, okay, well, maybe you're Latino. This is a Romanian-Hungarian color. And I don't get these people. I don't get racism. I don't know how you could hate somebody for being, for the color of their skin. You can't control that. It just doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense at all. But albeit, he got fired. He was no longer. He got terminated. So, but it's funny that the whole county now knows. So I'm like, oh boy. But anyways, I have so much respect for people that have to deal with this on a daily basis. I don't know how you guys do it. You guys are warriors. You guys are amazing. Even being called Yella. I haven't heard that word. I've heard that word a couple times when I was little. Because I didn't grow up in a racist family. There's no racism here at all. And my dad's motto is, I can't, there's nothing more on this world that I hate than a goddamn racist. And so I got a shirt that says racism is small dick energy. Very true. Luke Cook from Sabrina, thank you for the heads up and to where to get the t-shirt. So yeah, I don't know how people deal with it. I don't know how people don't lose their temper, because I was that close to literally ripping that guy off that, back of that truck, the bed, and just, pounding on him. And, I don't, and then I kind of thought again, what would Eartha do? And then I'm thinking about, what's going on in the world, and it's really scary, and it's really crazy, and yeah, Eartha would, do it with, a lot more finesse, unlike I did, instead of screaming at them back, and, those kind of gestures, but, you're antagonized. That's what they want from you. They want that anger and that reaction out of you. So, but it's just still, it's weird. It's a really weird I don't know. It's a really weird situation, really weird circumstances, and I don't understand why. Why do people do that? Why do people hate other people because of their skin color? Or their, a religion, or creed, or, sexual orientation? Or, I don't know, maybe he hated me because I had white hair. I don't know. But it's just very, very, very odd, and I am so... I didn't know whether to laugh or cry, because it just put me in a place like, because you're nothing. It means you're nothing. You're not wanted by either of, any culture anywhere. So it's just like, wow, that's actually happening here? I didn't realize it was that bad. I didn't realize that racism was that bad. So I am just very lucky that I have this friend base right here, this friend base, that there's no prejudice, there's no racism, there's nothing like that here, and I think it's incredible. So, yeah, I just had to tell you guys that and give you guys a little, information. But yeah, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy to the county now because I had the guy terminated. So yeah, I'm happy that the person, so to the person, if you ever see this, I doubt that, but if the person ever sees this, one, you need to get classes. You need to take classes. You need, the mandatory classes for, how to behave. They're always like once a week. I think that's amazing. That you guys have to do that to work, in the county, on the highway department, because obviously they need to know how to behave because they don't know how. Obviously their parents didn't give them hugs or, the kisses and the pats on the heads, and, they didn't get love or enough hugs. I don't know what their deal was. So yeah, it's just very, very strange, and, it's very common. So I don't know. I mean, it is a big deal. It's going to be a big deal to somebody else, but I just don't understand what happened. I'm like, why did this happen? What's going on? Why are you screaming racial slurs at me? Do you not understand? Can you see? I'm just like, well, what's going on? But to the higher up that took action and justified it, thank you, because now somebody else. What if somebody else of color went through that? And so this could have been a preventative, a precursor to maybe stopping him from, doing this to somebody that is of color, and, not being called yellow, and, all that stuff. I don't care what they call me, but that just kind of affected me in a way. It just affected me in some weird way, and I don't know. It something primal inside of me I could feel just kind of pop up. And I was like, no, this is not right. Correct the injustices. Correct them as you see them. And that's what I did. And within a day, he was gone. So, I don't get it. I don't understand racism. But again, I'm not racist, so I don't know how they would think, because when I see my people, my friends, I don't see your guys' skin color. I don't see that you're gay or straight or, trans, or, I don't see that stuff. I see the person. They're nice to me, they're kind to me, they're compassionate, we get along, we throw ideas, and we get along on here. I don't see that. I don't see that really. I see no color when I look at people. I have a ton of black friends, and I don't see color. It's all inclusive with me. I think that they're part of me because they are. I don't see it at all. So I don't know how that works. I don't know why people are racist. I don't know where it comes from. So I mean, privileged much? Yes, that kid or whoever it was is very friggin' privileged. You can tell that that person was fed with a silver spoon their entire life. So it's just, maybe it stems from that. Maybe it stems from the parents. Maybe it was just something a natural reaction for him to say. Which if that was a natural reaction, it's pretty sad. So I mean, but I really hope it was a precursor or preventative for further discrimination against cultures and peoples that has been canceled out now. So hopefully, if anybody ever encounters this person, they don't have to go through that, and they don't, maybe this guy's going to think twice before he says something, about somebody's skin color, and that's what it was too. It was all about, race. And I'm thinking, if I was, I'd be so proud. I'd be so damn proud. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, I've always wanted to be black my entire life. I think it's, beautiful, or mulata, or mulatto, sorry, mulatto. I think it's beautiful, so I don't get it. I'm not going to try to understand it, their side, but I just know that, the justice, it prevailed, so. But, alright guys, I still feel funny about it. I'm embarrassed to even do this video, and I don't even know if this video will go up, but it's very embarrassing. Especially, yeah, you guys know what I'm trying to say, so. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to post this, I don't know at all, but, maybe. So, alright guys, well, I hope, he doesn't do this to other people. I hope that doesn't ever happen. And yeah. So yes, that's my little, incident, and I've just never experienced it before, and it really shook me kind of to my core. And I was like, I get it. I get why people are upset. I do. So, anyways, I love you guys. Please stay safe, stay healthy, be kind, try to. I know it's hard. I try my hardest every day, and it's just hard sometimes to be kind. But again, now my eyes are a little more open. And yeah, I'm going to be a hell of a lot more kind. So, I love you guys. Yeah, just stay healthy, happy, and I will see you all tomorrow. I don't know if I'll post this. I'm still on the edge of it, so I love all the way from Venus, all the way back down. And yeah, have you guys ever experienced anything like this? I mean, if you guys have, to what extent? I mean, what happened? Did you guys do anything about it? What happened to you guys? I mean, did it shake you to your core? Did it do anything? I'm very curious. So, but anyways, I'm done. So, I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.